them. Give us a call at 714-977-KDOC. It's Kat, Maureen, and Lori. Welcome to our fine little program.
Thank you.
The one thing that I keep thinking about, actually, I should tell you, first of all, we're here to talk about Fontanelle, which is the new album, which would look like... Did we get a shot of that? No? Are we going to get a shot of it? Maybe. We'll show you the cover of it. There you go. That's what it looks like. So if you go out to your record store right now and buy it, that would be a very fine thing. Anyway, the one thing that I was thinking about listening, I'm really fortunate, I get advanced copies of a lot of stuff. And the one thing that strikes me is that 2 or 3 years ago, a band like yours may not have necessarily been signed. It wouldn't have been as easy to get signed to a major label. What do you think changed that made it possible for you guys to get signed to a major?
We got signed how many years ago now? Like almost 2
years ago?
No.
Year and a half.
It was like last summer.
I think
Yeah, right before we went to Europe. So it was like probably like about 14 months ago.
Yeah.
But well, one of the reasons is because our A&R guy basically just
Is mad.
he's pretty neat. He used to manage like the B-52s and the during Rock Lobster days and John Cale and all this stuff. So and he's like signed Megadeth and Beastie Boys and all these other people. And he just kind of has a wide variety of good taste in music.
It's like suddenly it's like you guys and the Muffs just got signed to a major label, and these bands that would not have done it. I mean, do you think that there's something, I hate to incorporate like the N-word, but a band like Nirvana, that suddenly it's like that whole sub pop thing, the whole underground thing, and more people are paying attention to music that's not quite as mainstream. Do you think that has something to do with it?
They opened the gate. They opened the first gate.
That's fair enough. That's fine.
But, you know, I just think that people are just getting really tired of the same everyday stuff and they need fresh things.
It's an eventual shift over, probably.
You guys had a #1 record in England. How was that? I mean, going over there and you played the Reading Festival and stuff. I mean, do you find that the European audiences, I've asked this of a lot of bands, and it varies with them, do you find that they're more accepting of the stuff that you guys are putting out?
It seemed like the crowds were really good, and yeah, they're receptive. I don't know if it's more than the American audiences, but it did seem pretty, like, more populated, the shows.
How was Reading Festival?
I wasn't there.
That's pre.
Oh, I'm sorry, Nan.
Oh, don't be sorry.
John Peel helped us a lot. For England, lots of people listened to his show, and he was the first person to play our very first single that we ever had out. And then we went on tour with Sonic Youth, and that seemed to help a lot too, just to get a foot in the door.
We've got a phone call for you, so let me go ahead and take the call. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, is this?
Belinda?
Hi, Belinda. What do you want to see or say or whatever?
Well, I just want to tell them that they're really awesome. They're really good.
Thanks.
And I've been into you since you put out Stanky Machine. And you guys are really, really good.
Thank you.
And also, I want to see your video, Bruce Violet.
Hey, that's convenient. We can play that for you.
Do we have it?
Yeah, we've been playing it for a long time. Actually, I think we played it before anybody. The glory of live TV. We get it right out of the box. So we'll do that. If you have a question, give us a call at 714-977-KDOC. If you're caller number 9 right now, you get tickets to see LSD at the Whiskey on November 7th. It's presented by Golden Voice. Coming up, you're going to see Carnival Art, Sucker Punch. That's for Josh in Silver Lake. But right now, here is Babes in Toyland. The song is Bruce Violet.
Anyway, there'll be lots of scary fun with my old pal Freddy Krueger in Nightmare on Elm Street 5, The Dream Child.
Welcome back to Request Video. If you're callers number 17 and 18 right now, you get a pair of tickets to see Steel Pulse at Universal Amphitheater on October 28th. That would be Wednesday night. Babes in Toyland is here, and if you have a question for them, then call us. You guys know the number. I'm tired of telling you. You're smart enough to have remembered it by now. Trust me. When do you think the girl band stigma will go away, that people will finally realize that you guys are playing instruments like men play instruments, and that it's not necessarily the same thing? I mean, girl bands, they think like the Go-Go's and the Bangles and Vixen and possibly the Runaways. But do you think it'll ever go away and that the novelty of that will disappear?
It'll take a while.
It'll take a while, but I think it will happen just like other stuff gets, people get used to it,
Do men find you guys intimidating because of the lyrics?
Yes, because men really don't like strong women very much. Well, the majority of men.
It's true.
The majority of men don't like women that have strong personalities or are aggressive or
have their own lives.
are bold.
Sometimes they just think it's that you're bitchy.
Well, yeah, they do. There is definitely a difference between bitchiness, excuse me, because I'm
know.
sure I've just offended somebody and I shouldn't have said that. But between that and being aggressive, and it's very different between men and women. But I've lived it, trust me. Take that, won't you? We've got some phone
Who are
calls.
you directing that at?
Several people.
I can tell.
Not a few of them who don't work in this building. Phone calls. Hello. I'm just going to get all my aggressions out now. Here. Hi, who's this?
DJ.
DJ. Hi. What's your question?
It couldn't be
Who
PJ.
were some of your favorite female artists when you were first starting out?
First starting out, the first female artist I liked, but I wasn't starting out, was Wendy O. Williams. But, you know, that was way back, I guess.
I like Patti Smith a lot.
Yeah.
I used to live in New York and go and see her perform and stuff. She's excellent. She still is really great.
Right.
She doesn't perform.
I liked Chrissy Hind and Joni Mitchell. I listened to a lot.
You mentioned like living somewhere else. Your pets live in Minneapolis.
Mhm.
What kind of pets do you guys have?
Cats.
I have a Dalmatian.
Very, very cool. We've got another phone call. Hello.
Hello,
Hi, who's this?
this is Judy.
Hi, Judy. What's your question?
I have three actually. You ready? What's your impression of the Riot Girl movement that I've been reading about? Also, Everett True, the journalist from, I guess, Melody Maker, because he's been going on at length about a lot of women's bands lately, and also Courtney Love, because there's been major rumors for years about that. So that's it.
Okay, the Riot Girl stuff.
Riot Girl
I just started finding out about it like within
Me
the past
too.
6 months.
You guys are absolute mentors for some of these.
They have some really cool little booklets out
Yeah, like
that I like.
Zines,
Nice
yeah.
fanzines, and they're writing, and I think it's really a cool movement. I don't know that much about it, but it seems like a good thing.
Okay.
Because it's time for women to be heard and not always just seen.
Yeah, it's good.
And everyone's got to get used to it because there's going to be more and more women taking over. It's
Yeah.
about time.
Yeah. I have all my theories about women backbiting and just finally just kind of join together. Don't be so evil to each other. It's
Really.
not good.
All those girls, like the girls in Olympia, like Bratmobile and those Bikini Kill girls are really cool.
Yeah.
Really supportive of each other and stuff, which is nice
Yeah,
to see.
instead of like fighting, you know, and being competitive, it's more just like an alliance.
What about the Melody Maker?
Richard, he was just at our show in San Francisco.
Was he?
Speaking, yes.
The end.
He's just, you know,
He's a writer. He's a journalist. He's a writer.
English writer.
And,
He's an English writer.
and you want to pretty much leave the other
He's-
question
he's,
alone and not.
They're, you know, everyone just, we're all in the same business. I mean, the press makes or breaks or just exposes you, you know.
And the press
Which is a
like
good
likes to create
He gave us
problems.
he gave us a really
Yeah.
good. Our first review he gave to us was really nice for Spanking Machine. Remember that one?
Okay.
So,
And
yeah.
you guys want to, boy, just not leave the third one alone. Because I know a lot of people are
We all
going to ask
know
about
Courtney.
And just kind of, that's it. They know her. It's just one of those things that leave us. And don't believe everything you read.
Yeah.
Don't believe everything you read is very good advice.
There you go. Coming up, you're going to see New Sonic Youth, Youth Against Fascism. It's for James in Southgate. Mary's Danish, Leave It Alone for Ruth in Long Beach. Right now, here is Wax. It's Hush for Eddie in L.A. And Eddie at Louise's, Tiffany. It used to be the Roxy, now it is the Whiskey. Go. Are there still tickets available? Are you playing the Whiskey tomorrow night? Isn't it 27th?
The whiskey is now the
I thought
Roxy.
there was always
No,
a
it was
whiskey.
the Roxy, now it's the Whiskey.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the bar changed. It's
No,
the
no,
hotel.
no, where the show
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
was
Okay,
eventually
gotcha.
going to be. Are there still tickets available tomorrow night?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Take a chance.
be.
Just go do it. The next video you guys just finished is for Won't Tell. And it's different than the last one in that it is,
Very colorful. One.
yeah.
It's nice.
It has a sense of humor in it. Some friends of ours from Minneapolis worked on it and in it, so it's really good. It's just people we know doing it,
That's fun.
which is better because, I mean, they know our personalities. It was fun working with them.
Good. We've got phone calls, but first, MBE from the Music News segment means Member of the British Empire.
And what that means, Colin, and tell us.
Oh, you just saw the Boo Radleys. Does this hurt for Jesse in Bell? DOS Effect straight out of the sewer, or straight out of the sewer, I'm sorry, for Jack in Costa Mesa and Peter Gabriel digging in the dirt. That was for Peter in Hollywood. Now we're going to take a phone call. Hello.
Hello?
Hi, who's this?
This is Mike.
Hi, Mike. What's your question?
I have three, actually. One is, are you guys at all influenced by the older, like the good bands, like the Germs and Black Flag and Fear and
all the good bands that seem to be forgotten. 2, what's the deal with all these hippies wearing combat boots and doing stage dives after every show they go to? And 3, does the bass player have a boyfriend?
She doesn't have a boyfriend.
Answer number 3.
No, answer number 1, Black Flag was the first punk rock band I ever saw. Yeah, so, yeah.
I sort of missed all that. It was kind of depressing. Lori's well in
that's
on
what
it,
I'm
but I
all
missed it all for
influenced
some
by.
reason.
That
On
and blues.
PR.
They played this place in Chicago, and then, like, the next night it burned down. Remember that? Very punk rock.
Where's that at?
In Chicago, Black Flag. At the something.
Oh, last question.
At the something, some hole in the wall.
Do we have time for another question? Oh, Claudia, my friend. No, we don't. I'm sorry.
He had 3 questions. I don't know.
about those
I want to
hippies.
know about the hippies stage diving.
Oh, I don't know.
We'll have
They're
to have
happy.
them on tomorrow
They
night
want to
shows.
spring out.
Go to the Tomorrow Night Show and just ask them when they do it. Pull them aside and say, excuse me, why? And hopefully with any luck at all, you get your excuse. What do you say?
Nothing.
Mike. Caller number 8 gets a pair of tickets to see Luna 2 at the Whiskey on November 5th, presented by Golden Voice. We're going to leave you with the B-52's Good Stuff. It's for Anthony in San Bernardino. Tomorrow, Thrasher from KNAC will be filling in for me and other people the rest of the week.